edition of Political Points on Local2.ca. Welcome to the Monday, March 7th edition. On this edition, I'm pleased to welcome the new president of the Chamber of Commerce of Sault Ste. Marie, Robert Reid. Robert, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Already into March, 2011 is moving on. Do you find every year that goes by, it goes faster and faster?
Oh, for sure.
Welcome to the show, Robert. You're the new president of the Chamber of Commerce, and how did that come into being? How long have you been a member of the Chamber?
Well, I've been a member since 2003 with my business. I've been a member of the board of directors for about a year and a half. Mm-hmm. The normal succession process is we have a second vice president, a first vice president, then the president, and then a past president's position. So it's essentially a 4-year commitment to move through the different offices.
Oh, okay. For those that don't know, what is the main function of the Chamber of Commerce in this community?
Well, essentially the reason for being, we're a membership-driven organization, and we're really there to advocate on behalf of our members for issues that they feel are important and that they need some help with. As well, we run a series of events and training opportunities and things like that for the members as well. So there's things like the Home and Outdoor Show is a big event that we run every year. And we just recently had the Breakfast with the Mayor that was the same kind of thing, an opportunity for members to come out and hear what the mayor has to say on an annual basis.
How are the members feeling, the business community feeling about the performance of the mayor and council? Because I think essentially municipal politics is the most important level of politics for the members.
Yes, that's probably true from a direct impact perspective, although provincial politics I think has a pretty major factor as well. I think we're still a little early in the new term, so I think everyone is interested to see how the new council is going to fare. There's almost, I believe, about half of the council is new, plus the mayor. So I think everyone's still cautiously optimistic about how things are going. I know the speech that the mayor gave at that last session was very well received, and it seemed like she was really open for business and ready to work with the business community.
Actually, with the issue that was most recent, the Boxing Day issue, if we can just touch on that, we are still one of only 2 communities, Sudbury being the other one, that are closed for Boxing Day. Does that still, in your business focus, give the impression that Sault Ste. Marie's closed for business, or is it just a mute point in mind?
Well, it's certainly something that keeps coming up. I think that it's a very polarizing issue, and we've had members on both sides of it. The Chamber's position really was that it's not a government decision, it should be a business decision, and we didn't see the need for making it a bylaw issue and just leaving it up to the business to decide if they wanted to open or not. And then it's up to that individual owner. If they see the benefits to their business, then they'll take advantage of it. I don't think it has a larger impact on our community, outside of our community, but certainly within the community, it's been a very, very hot issue over the years.
Well, and the thing is that now it's been on the ballot, the community has spoken, so, that's one of those things, I guess, we have to accept. But I think you're right, businesses should be able to decide whether they open or close at the end of the day. Is there any one thing that the Chamber would like to achieve for this year, for 2011? Do they have any objectives for the year or that kind of thing?
Sure. We had a strategic planning session in January where we identified some things that we wanted to accomplish this year. The main one, I believe, is our new advocacy plan. We're actually documenting the advocacy efforts that we are putting forward, and trying to get our members to be more involved in that process, providing input into it so that they can identify the issues that are important to them that they feel we should be pursuing. That's always been done, but it's always been less of a formal process, and we're really trying to get it so that it's communicated well and the members have a better understanding of what we're doing and when we're doing it.
Exactly, and of course, business is great, the jobs, politicians great, the conditions, but I think for the chamber, it's always important to keep that dialogue open with the mayor and council and the other politicians as
Oh,
well.
definitely, and that's definitely a strong focus for us, is being involved in those discussions and making sure that they happen on an ongoing basis.
And not at once every 4 years kind of thing.
Right.
Robert, appreciate you coming on the show. Thanks very much.
Thanks for having me.
That's Robert Reid, the new president of the Chamber of Commerce, and that's another edition of Political Points.